everyone. Compliments of the season. We are already counting down to Christmas Day. It is about a week to go, but then the atmosphere is already fully charged with Christmas parties, festival of 9 lessons and carols, among other lined-up activities to herald the birth of Jesus Christ. And the long-awaited NTA Enugu Children's Party has finally come and gone, but memories of that fun-filled event will still linger forever in the hearts of the children who were present at that event. We have sights and sounds of that fun-filled event in one of our reports tonight, and it is a must-watch if you ask me. Also in our bulletin tonight are reports on the Christmas get-together organized by various schools and organizations in the spirit of the Yuletide. And it is on this joyful note that I warmly welcome you to this week's edition of Sunday Rendezvous. Do not forget that you can watch us live on our YouTube channel at NTA Enugu. And we begin with the hard news segment. The Enugu State Commissioner of Police, CP Kanayo Uzuebu, has said that the ban on the sale and unauthorized use of fireworks, commonly called knockouts or bangers, in the state subsists. To this end, the command has emphasized that violators could be made to face the full weight of the law. The police, in a statement signed by the police public relations officer, said criminals could use it to perfect their criminal intentions, creating tension and the general hazards. Igniting fireworks could pose to human life and property due to their high tendency to cause bodily injuries and fire outbreaks, especially in this Harmattan season. The Commissioner of Police cautions parents and guardians to discourage their children and wards from buying and igniting fireworks, emphasizing that violators would be made to face the full weight of the law. Reported cases of missing children has become rampant in Abia State in the past few weeks. The most recent is the disappearance of an 18-month-old baby, Mamsinachi Purity Chineye, in an Anglican church in Aba. Mother of the baby, Ebere, still agonized by the incident, is worried that after some days, no lead has been provided despite police involvement in the case. Neka Onu lays it bare.
Sunday was like any other day of worship until the family of Mr. and Mrs. Chinenye Sunday raised an alarm over the mysterious disappearance of their toddler, who was in company of other children in the church auditorium after service.
I was like, okay, my daughter is safe as long as the teacher is carrying her. As I concentrate on the meeting, after a while, I looked to that direction again. I couldn't find the teacher nor my daughter. Immediately I didn't see them. So I stand up from my chair and went there that other children are. I looked for my daughter. I couldn't see her.
When all efforts at locating the child proved abortive, the Sunday school teacher Rachel Ma, who was last seen with her, was arrested as the prime suspect. She is helping the police in their investigation, though she still maintains her innocence. The curator of the church, Reverend Remy Asowa, who expressed sadness over the incident, says he is assisting the family in the search, while all-round prayer is being held for the recovery of the baby and the church worker in detention.
When I got information, that was around 4 o'clock. My vicar informed me. Then the church called for prayers immediately. We prayed and then sent people out for search, and then reported to the police, and started making some calls.
As at the time of filing this report, the Abia State Police Public Relations Officer is yet to give an update on the incident, which brings to 5 the official number of children that have gone missing in the state in the last 1 month. While the church is praying for a miracle, the police, with the assistance of the suspect, is scaling up their investigation.
A major raid of the cemetery market about last week, destroying adulterated wines and other consumables, has saved many unsuspecting Nigerians from health hazards associated with the consumption of fake products. Ike Chukundukwe has an update on the Nafdac raid.
To the market shows only military men guarding the market.
Today, Cemetery Market is as silent as a graveyard following a raid carried out by the Nafdac. 2 days ago, this market was closed down following a discovery of unwholesome products being sold in this market.
It's very unfortunate that these things have been here and has lingered for years. When I was the chairman of this market, I fought against it very seriously. And sometimes you even see them threatening you with so many things. I'm aware of the fact that things are very bad, but the way to survive is not risking the life of the general public.
Though the Abia State Nafdac office declined comment, the Standard Organization of Nigeria office says they will not fold their arms and allow production of substandard products thrive in the commercial city, urging the public to report such to their office.
Like now, we are in the track of some people who are producing substandard products, working in line with our own procedure to make sure that we cap those people who are bringing substandard products into the market.
A trending video shows a raid of the cemetery market where lots of different wines and other consumables were being produced for sale. Ikechukundukwe, NTA News.
We'll take a break here. The other side of Sunday Rendezvous will come shortly. This day. Welcome back. It was a fun-filled day for the pupils, teachers, and management of the local Classicals Montessori schools Enugu as they gathered for their Christmas party with Santa Claus from the NTA Enugu Network Center. Victoria Kanu witnessed the ceremony for Sunday Rendezvous.
In the spirit of Christmas, the Lucas Classicals Montessori School Enugu celebrated their end of the year party with the children as a way to thank God for a successful year. The colorful fun-filled jamboree attracted NTA Enugu Santa Claus, who came with lots of goodies from North Pole. The head teacher of the school, while encouraging the pupil to emulate the lifestyle of Christ during their holiday, expressed satisfaction with the performances of the pupil. She stated that the year has been a fulfilled one for the school.
I'm expecting so much from my children, the purpose of the Christmas is so school. And so far so good. They are doing wonderfully well. And for my wonderful parents, they are the best.
Some beautiful performances of the children depicted the event that heralded the birth of Jesus Christ.
What happened here is today was Christmas party, and it's about celebrating our Christmas party. I want to say Merry Christmas.
Presentation of gifts by Father Christmas brought so much joy as they partied and danced with Santa Claus.
Indeed, a fun-filled celebration. As beauty pageantry transcends physical attributes, a beauty queen epitomizes dignity, elegance, integrity, and all that is good to befit the royalty she represents. It is on that premise that the International Family Pageant, amongst many contestants, crowned Mrs. Blessing Uzamaka Nwamba its first queen of the century. Eukaria Ugu interacted with Her Majesty on arrival at the Akanu Ibiam International Airport, Enugu.
Queens are born, not made, was glaring on Queen Blessing's elegant and majestic royal walk while she alighted her flight on her return from trip to Abuja, the nation's capital. The concept of the International Family Pageant is centered around family values and unity that are fast eroding the society.
I'm an ambassador to the organization who poised with the responsibility of promoting family values.
The mission to redefine the beauty pageant industry through cultural diplomacy and humanitarianism is of paramount importance to win.
It's not all about making people feel that beauty is outward. You know, the beauty is not only outward, it's about the passion you have for humanitarianism, how you want to change your world, the impact you give out.
When Wamba set a goal to be achieved among other values,
I want to promote good maternal health care so that there will be less of, maternal deaths during childbirth, and also to prevent childhood mortality.
Queen Blessing Wamba, a wife and mother, was crowned the first queen of the International Family Pageant on the 26th November 2023.
A beauty queen there. Every child, they say, is born curious. Do you believe in this assertion? Now let's look at this report to find out if truly the assertion is true.
It was a roll call of people from all walks of
N-O. No. W-E.
Win.
D-O.
Do.
Very good.
One partition. Do that.
2 times 1. 2 times.
According to a popular saying, curiosity is the fuel that drives one's thirst for knowledge. This is essentially the spark that can ignite a child's love for learning, especially from tender ages. In a world full of distractions like the phone, it is essential to create opportunities for exploration, particularly for children in their formative years.
Yes, there is every need for parents to nurture curiosity in children because everyone is born curious. It's the eagerness to learn new things, to make new discoveries, to figure things out. The major reason why parents should nurture curiosity in their children is to help them develop the skill of learning things easily, because the easier a child learns things, the more interested the child becomes in learning.
And so, whether it is a board game that requires strategic thinking or a storytelling that sparks imagination, these activities foster a sense of curiosity.
That allows the dice to fly free.
Parents can nurture curiosity through exposing the children to as simple as games, playing games, involving them in simple experiments, or even telling them stories. Games such as the Ludo game sharpens the child's thinking ability. It builds competitive spirit among the children.
The next best thing after ice cream.
A quick interaction with a widower for over 9 years now. An implementation of these ideals is evident in the lives of this family.
Books are a very important part of our culture, family culture. I consider myself a product of books. I started reading quite early in life. I became an avid reader quite early, and I saw what that did in my life and how it broadened my horizon. So I got my daughters early to start reading, and they picked up at some point, and then, if you see the books here, they read virtually everything I read, and I don't just make them read, I make them read widely and vastly. So we read everything from religion to politics to literature to history and all that, because I believe in diversity.
Live in a small village called what?
Storytelling remains a powerful tool in nurturing curiosity It transports children to new worlds, exposes them to diverse perspectives, and ignites their imagination. Problem-solving skills in children also allow children to experiment with different structures from where they learn through trial and error processes.
Parenting is not just about providing food, it's about taking a healthy interest in the education of your children. It's not a task we leave to teachers alone. No. Teachers are paid to teach your children according to what is in the curriculum. But you see, what is in the curriculum is not enough to make a balanced and wholesome child.
Curiosity ignites a love for learning and creates a learning-rich environment for our children. It is one of the greatest gifts parents can give to their children.
You've heard experts' opinion on that report. And still staying with children, it was fun galore as the management of the NTA Enugu Network Center treated about 1,000 children of school age to a rousing Christmas party to put smiles on their faces in this festive season. I bring you the real moments of that fun-filled event. The children enjoyed themselves as they took part in various games, individual and group performances. Chief host of the party and zonal director, NTA Enugu Network Center, Chief Wade Elobike, said the event organized was not only NTA's way of entertaining the public, but a way of giving back to the society. She told the children the story of the event being celebrated in the season.
When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men came from the east to Jerusalem saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews?" For we have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him.
Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, though represented, was Mother of the Day, while the wife of the Bishop of Province 2, Christ Holy Church, Enugu, Deaconess Antonia Aniago, was a special guest of honor.
You are blessings from the Lord. That is one of the reasons why you are being celebrated at any moment opportunity presents itself. Indeed, you are all wonderful gifts from God to your parents and Nigeria at large.
The children, I want you to know that the joy of every parent is seeing his or her children become good representatives of their families.
Cutting of cake is a regular feature in most celebrations, and so it was time to cut the big NTA Christmas cake and individual cakes of those born in the months of October, November, and December. There was so much to eat and drink, with lots of gifts to take home, courtesy of some lovers of children, individuals and companies, among whom is the Anglican Archbishop of Enugu Ecclesiastical Province, Most Reverend Emmanuel Chukwuma. The Christmas party became a complete package for the children when Father Christmas, who has been in his NTA grotto greeting children who visited him in the past few days, came out to the party arena to share them more gifts.
Father Christmas, you visit each canopy. Everybody go back to your seats. Father Christmas, you visit each canopy.
For the children and their parents, it was Christmas already celebrated.
I feel good. Thank you, NTA.
I feel excited and thank you and God bless you, NTA.
It couldn't contain my joy, so you could do very well. NTA, you're the best.
It was a very wonderful experience and we enjoyed it. At least the kids, they have fun.
So we enjoyed it. So the fun-filled one.
And we say a big thank you to the management of the NTA Enugu Network Center for putting smiles on the faces of these children. We also wish to say thank you to all those who sponsored the party. The call of death is inevitable to every mortal. As such, Ezinne Onyejelubechukwu Lucy Onodugo, the mother of Ujaligwa III of Umavulabo, has answered her call and gone to her maker at the age of 84. Uchenna Nnamele witnessed the burial ceremony of the late octogenarian at her husband's compound, Umavulabo community, in Udi local government area of Enugu State.
It was a roll call of people from all walks of life as family members and well-wishers, as well as friends of His Royal Majesty Igwe Chike Onodugo and associates of the Chief Medical Director, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Ituko Ozala. Professor Obinna Onodugo gathered at the St. Teresa's Catholic Church, Umavlabo, in the local government area of Enugu State, to pray for the peaceful repose of the late Ezinne Onyejelubechukwu Lucy Onodugo and bid her farewell. In a homily, Reverend Father Victor Ubozo, while thanking God for the life of late Ezinne Lucy Onodugo, advised the living to embrace Jesus Christ into their lives.
To emulate the message from the lifestyle of our mother, her legacy, because she believed in womanship, that's in relationship, that brothers should help brothers.
The Auxiliary Bishop of Enugu Diocese, Right Reverend Ernest Obodo, admonished the deceased family to uphold the good legacies she left behind.
That they should imitate this saintly woman who was so great, and education is to the core, and who loved the core African values, and would have trained many people that they should follow her footsteps.
Church service over, the remains of the late Ezinne Lucy Onodugo was committed to Mother Earth amidst dust-to-dust rituals. Shortly after, the event shifted to the reception arena where the funeral rites continued and guests were entertained. Some family members who spoke said her demise has created a vacuum which no one can fill.
Mixed feelings. On one hand, we're mourning the loss of a mom, a dear mom. But on the other hand, she lived long and well, and she has legacies, to show for the life that she lived here on earth. So for that, I'm consoled. Me and my siblings were consoled.
Of course, I'm not happy that she's not here now physically, but I am deriving comfort from the life that she lived. My mom lived a very wholesome life. She gave herself for people. She was there for people.
Some guests, on the other hand, advised the family members to find solace in the Lord.
I'm sent to represent His Excellency to commiserate with the family for the loss of their mother, of their matriarch. Although it's a life well spent, the loss of any soul is not too pleasurable. But however it is, she lived a very good life.
What I want to say is that Mama lived a good life. Mama worked so hard. And the joy of it all was that she lived long enough to see her children.
God will console them, give them the heart to bear it.
Mommy, as she was fondly called by her loved ones, before her demise was a dedicated Christian and was honored for her humanitarian contributions to the society. Lady Oramma retired as a teacher. Late Ezinne Lucy Onodugo survived by her children, among whom is His Royal Majesty Igwe Dr. Chike Onodugo, Ojaligwa III of Umavlabo, and grandchildren.
And we also join in praying for the repose of her soul. And this is where we draw the curtains on this week's edition of Sunday Rendezvous. We thank you so much for being a part of it. Good night and God bless.
With humility and total submission to the will of the Almighty God, the entire Uozo Kongu Ozowa of Umongwali village and the Igwe in Council Abu Mana Ezag local government area wish to announce the passing on to glory of their Igwe leader, father, husband and brother, His Royal Highness Igwe Omayo Edwin Okongu Ohayo II of Abu Mana. He was aged 69. Funeral arrangements 19th December 2023, service of songs and wake at number 11 Professor Abueze Street, Republic Estate, Independence Layout, Enugu at 5 p.m. 6th January 2024, 10 a.m. Line in state and burial mass at his Ohaneze Palace, Umungwali Village, Abu Mana, Ezago local government area. Interment and condolences follow immediately. Is survived by Lolo Amaka Okongu, wife, children, brothers, sisters, in-laws, relations, and friends. Announcer Ozo Ohezo Francis Okongu for the family.
With gratitude to God Almighty, the family of Richard Wadnobike of Umunebo Village in Obunga, Orumba South Local Government Area, Anambra State, Nigeria, announces the passing of their beloved son, brother, father, grandfather, great-grandfather and in-law, late Richard Wadnobike, Akwaja Bobo II, aged 94, Upskills, Wednesday, 27 December 2023. Service of songs in this compound, Umunebo Village, Obunga, Orumba South Local Government Area, Anambra State. Time 6 p.m. Thursday 28 December. Funeral service in this compound in Umunebo Village. Time 10 a.m. Condolence visit by friends and well-wishers. Time 12 noon. May his gentle soul rest in the bosom of the Almighty. Amen. Announcer, EK Family.